So welcome. We are talking today about the world of essential oils and some of my favorite essential oils for chakras, our energy centers of the body. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Tracy Rickard. I'm the owner of Tracy's Total Wellness, and I create safe spaces to allow women to feel fully self-expressed unapologetically through my live events, through my deeply energetic and therapeutic body work and energy clearing work, as well as my health and trauma recovery life coaching. I will customize a journey to help women exactly where they need to be, come back home to their bodies and their souls. Because when we do that, we can live a life that we love, as well as we can influence other people. We can be that example we want to show for other people in our lives. Essential oils can really help to create that safe space and help a lot of my clients, and it helps me to come back home to this body as well as to come back home to this soul. And today I wanted to share with you a little bit about bridging energy and oils coming together. So essential oils have been scientifically proven to emit one of the highest energies that they can find, meaning that it scales high on energy that is actually emitted out. Now, fast food is the lowest, zero. It's, they say it as no energy being emitted out. And then we have everything else in between that can be emitted. So oils are amazing because we're putting high vibe. If you think about it, you're putting high vibes on the body. You're smelling in high vibes that can help you to feel differently. So I wanted to link the high vibes of essential oils with the vibration, the energy of chakras. I have one of my favorite chakra shirts on today. And I'm going to briefly go over the chakras and what they are. And then I'm going to share with you some of my favorite oils that I use on my clients when we're doing energy work, that I've actually been supporting my clients in now with energy clearing sessions virtually, where I'm holding the space, sending Reiki, guiding them, and they are doing some amazing self-care work for themselves, as well as some specific essential oils that I have found I love to use personally, and then have also been really wonderful when I've been facilitating events and retreats for these particular energies. So first we're going to start with the chakras, and I like to move from the bottom up. The bottom chakras are more of the human chakras, if you want to call it that. They're more of the factual, the grounded chakras. So our first chakra is our root chakra. Now these are the basic chakras here. Chakras are an entire world of their own. But for all you out there, if you know me, I like to bring clinical, psychological, metaphysical, spiritual, and find some kind of harmony, a happy medium for both. So we're just going to go over the simple chakras today. Our root chakra, our first chakra, it's the lowest chakra. It's our grounding chakra. So this is below our tailbone. It's not technically, if you want to think of it, not necessarily attached to a body area. It is grounding. It is the root of our chakra system. It helps us with feeling connected to the earth, the groundedness, this human experience. It's also got energy of survival in it. It is represented by the color red. We move up then. Now our sacral chakra, for those of you who don't know, your sacrum is that bone that is right below your low back. So that's your sacrum. Then you have your tailbone right below that. Our sacral chakra, it encompasses this whole entire area. So for most people, it's encompassing our sacral area, but it's encompassing whether you're male or female, your sexual organ area as well. Our sacral chakra is our chakra of pleasure, our chakra of creativity. This is where money and sex and all that resides. And so our sacral chakra is really, I like to call it that humanness being expressed. And it is the color orange. Now moving up after that, we have our solar plexus chakra. Solar plexus is right here. So below our rib cage, right here, it's where our diaphragm would be, if you think of it right there. And our solar plexus chakra is our sense of self-esteem, how we identify with self, being who we are. And this is reflected in the color yellow. Now after that, we have our heart chakra, right here in our heart, and that is represented of love. And it is the color green. Now our throat chakra, which is what I have on today, is in our throat right here. And it's reflective of expression. Now, this is expression of truth, being able to self-express, being able to express what we want. I work with a lot of clients who have throat chakra issues because they're feeling their self-expression is being stifled, whether they don't feel safe in the environments that they are in, or they are just not connected to their sense of self, and they're a little bit low vibrational in their identity of self and their self-esteem. So our throat chakra, if you think about it, it takes all of these chakras that we just talked about, and then we're able to express them. So a lot can happen right here. If you think about it with the body, though, it's like a wine bottle coming on up. So we have all this stuff bubbling up, and then it's going to find its way out. So throat chakra, for some people, can be a chakra. I find it a lot with my clients. It can be a little locked up. Now, it's reflective of the color blue, and again, it is expression. Our third eye is our next chakra, and this is the color purple, and this is our intuition. I find it very fascinating, and we get these worry lines here that everybody can see, right around our intuitive chakra. Worry and fear and all of that really blocks our natural intuition. And so being able to open that up can help us to trust more. When we are vibing with our intuition, we trust more. And then last but not least is our last chakra, which is our crown chakra, which again is floating on up. Now this is the chakra connected to divine. So if you kind of noticed, these chakras were starting to connect to a little bit more trust, energy, spirit, all of that. So these are much more the ethereal chakras. These are more of the humanness chakras. And this is connection to divine, whatever that is for you, being connected. That we are not just here on our own. There is something more. There is a connection to something. And this is reflective. Some chakra systems reflect it as this is indigo and this is violet. Some of these reflect it as an actual like rainbow as well. So those are the chakras. And now I'm going to show you briefly a little bit of the oils that are actually connected to the chakras. Now, I use the company doTERRA. I love doTERRA. They're highly therapeutic. There's a lot of great companies out there. This is the company that I really love. The second I put these oils on my body, I immediately felt different. So these are the oils that I love to use. And I'm going to share with you some individual oils as well as some blends. Now, the blends would be one thing you can only get through doTERRA. Don't ever hesitate to reach out to me. I'm more than happy to guide you in getting any of these blends for yourself and doing some of this energy work on your own at home. So we'll start with our root chakra again. Remember, this is the grounded chakra. So the two oils that I love to use for this is vetiver and frankincense. So frankincense and vetiver are one of my favorites. I'm just going to pull out frankincense here. These are more earthy oils. These are oils to the earth. So it makes sense, right? Grounded oils would be great for your chakra. Now, this chakra, the great place to actually put these oils would be on the bottom of your feet. You want to be grounded in. So you would take one drop of this oil and rub it on both bottoms of your feet. The cool thing is, so the bottom of our foot in Chinese medicine, this is the start of our kidney line. There is a lot of energy right here. So I really love to apply my root chakra oils right to the middle of my foot, because it's where the kidney energy, one of those meridians in Chinese medicine, begins. Now, another wonderful oil for your root chakra to use is a blend, and this blend is called Peace. It's a reassuring blend. I love this blend. It's got many different oils in it, but it does have the frankincense that we're wanting and the vetiver. So it's got the two really potent oils in it, as well as a few other oils like lavender and ylang ylang. So it smells really wonderful as well. So this would be my blend. This is one of the emotional blends in the emotional kit that I love for root chakra. Moving into sacral chakra. So sacral, again, that's our sacrum. When we're working here, again, it's wonderful to apply the oil straight on to that area. Now you can also apply it front and back if you want. So if you're going to do that with the feet, you could just rub these oils all into your entire feet for your root chakra. And your sacrum, could you rub it on your sacrum, but you could come and wrap it around and rub it around as well to the front area where your sacrum is. Now, my favorite two oils for this chakra is grapefruit and then bergamot. I tend to go to bergamot more, and then women tend to gravitate more towards bergamot. because it is a very feminine oil. Bergamot also helps to activate feminine energy. So this is right where all our feminine organs are. I tend to use bergamot a lot for that. Now, a great blend, it's part of the yoga kit in doTERRA, is Arise, which I love this blend. And this has in it a lot of citruses. So it's got the grapefruit, it's got lemon, it's got a lot of wonderful citrus oils in it. So it's one of my favorites for sacral. My go-to though is bergamot for my sacral chakra. Solar plexus, again, this is right here. One of my favorite oils for solar plexus is wild orange. So wild orange, I use a lot when I end my energy work or my body work when people are in person, where I have them end with this oil because it uplifts the mood. This is like my natural antidepressant. I love this oil. As well as clove is a really great oil energetically. Clove is a clean out, a purifier, and we want to make sure we're cleared out when we're talking about our solar plexus. We want to feel like we are connected to self. Solar plexus, I tend to like using a blend more than a single oil, and the blend that is amazing is called Cheer. It's part of the emotional kit. And this has in it wild orange and clove as the top two. So that's why it's a great go-to for me. It smells really wonderful because it's got a little cinnamon and vanilla. So it's one of my go-tos, even just when I need a little lifting up during the day. All right, heart chakra is next. This is our love chakra. My absolute favorite for this is ylang ylang. So ylang ylang is a florally blend. I love ylang ylang. When I do a lot of these energy clearing sessions with my clients, I'm actually putting oils on areas that potentially have trauma interwoven into the muscular tissue, as well as potentially blocking some of these chakras. And ylang ylang is my heartbreak oil, my betrayer oil, and I will apply it to my clients front and back. Another great oil though for the heart is sandalwood. So this is an earthy but a warming oil, and these two smell so good together. They're one of my favorite two to put together in a blend for sleep. But I tend to use this blend for heart chakra because it's just got everything in it, and it's console. It's a comforting blend. It is amazing. It's got frankincense, ylang ylang, patchouli. It also has rose and sandalwood. So it's just, for me, this is like a heart hug for your body in an oil. And again, I would apply it to those particular areas, front and back of heart. All right, we're moving into throat. So throat chakra. Remember I said this one can get really jacked up sometimes. It can get locked up. I tend to apply oils to my throat every day. I have some low thyroid, and also my thymus gland sometimes is not activating. So I'll apply oils and then I'll go up and down to get my thyroid energy activated, and then I'll actually tap right below here to get my thymus gland nice and awake for the day. So two oils that are great for this is rose. Rose is more of an expensive oil, but if you love the smell of rose, this rose is amazing. And then peppermint. So if you notice, there's a comforting blend and then there's an activating blend for our throat chakra. Sometimes our throat chakra needs to kind of be softened, and sometimes it needs to kind of be cleared out. That's why I also tend to like to go to this blend called Past Tense. So it's a tension blend. It's also my go-to for tension headaches, but I use it for my throat chakra because it has some softening oils in it. Like it's got the lavender in it that's softening and soothing, but it also has like wintergreen and peppermint, so it can help push things out as well. I tend to see what's going on in my throat, and then I intuitively use whatever oil I feel like it needs. All right, we're moving up to the third eye, our intuition. So this is my favorite blend, but I'm going to show you the two oils that I use for this. Cedarwood, this is a wood earthy oil, and then bergamot, which I just shared. Two wonderful, fantastic oils for your third eye. Now, one thing I do want to share with some of these oils as we're moving up, citrus oils can make your skin more sensitive to the sun. I'm very sensitive to the sun when I put citrus on. So if I'm doing this and I know I'm going to be going out in the sun, then I actually don't put the citrus on my body. I might just do some energy work, put it on my hand and do it here, or that's why I have some go-tos. Like I could put cedarwood on my third eye and not necessarily be concerned about getting burnt. Now we have here Clary Calm, which actually, this is a blend for women, which is amazing. Cramps, ladies. But the oils in this, because it has the cedarwood and as well as the bergamot in it, it's a good go-to blend to activate third eye. Another great thing for third eye is tapping. Just like I said, I tap for my thymus. Sometimes I just need to tap my third eye to help open it up. You could also, for your third eye, put these in your hands, take 3 breaths, and then just tap the energy, because you're going to be smelling it in, and all of our sense of smell is all right here. So it's kind of going up in the same area that our third eye is, and then you can tap on the third eye. Then our crown is all the way up top. Great oils for crown. Basil. Basil just clears things out. It also like sucks up toxins. So whatever we need to suck up and clear out to stay connected, basil's great for that. As well as geranium. Again, this is a clear out. It clears out the nasty stuff. See, this is more of a florally. This is obviously basil. You probably have cooked with it before, so that's what it smells like. A great blend, though, that I love to use for my crown is part of the yoga kit, which is a line. A line is just an amazing blend of oils. This is my go-to meditation blend as well. And when we're meditating, right, we want to feel connected. And so I think that's why I gravitate towards this oil for my crown. It has many oils in it, from bergamot to marjoram, peppermint, geranium. It's got basil in it as well, rose and jasmine. So it's just a well-rounded blend. Now with the crown, right, it's hard to kind of put the oil right on the top of your head. I put a little on my thumb, and then again, there's a gateway point here. So another point that I help my clients with my energy clearing sessions activate for themselves, or if we're in person, I do it there. And then the same with your crown is I actually smell. I smell the oils, and then I do little love taps all up and around my head. And it's the way that I utilize the oils for my chakras. So this is a little bit of some information that maybe is not out there for you and you can connect to for your chakra energy. Please don't ever hesitate to reach out. And if you have any questions about blends that I mentioned, blends are a lot of times my go-tos, because it's just jam-packed with many different oils. So it's bringing all those therapeutic properties together. I love utilizing the power of essential oils from a body to soul level, and hopefully this information today can help support you on that body to soul level in any particular way.